see if it interferes with that. Hopefully it does not. Now, hopefully if I'm on the right thing. Well, it's streaming live. All right. So, nobody mess up navigation. Because while I'm up here trying to run this errand, going live on the on YouTube at the same time. So I was like, all right. So guys, all right. I'm here with Jason Postman again. I'm testing my phone out to see if, because I got some kind of spyware or whatever on it, and it's messing up my streaming. So hopefully it won't interfere with us on YouTube. So we've been talking about various topics and whatnot, and while I'm trying to run this errand. So let me turn this on so I can, just in case. I think the sound might creep into this radio. I think my Bluetooth is on, or maybe it wasn't. Who knows? But the navigation, I'm trying to make sure I can hear the navigation. Stand by, guys. All right. So we're talking about, like, I guess the topics right now. The first thing we were talking about earlier was we're talking about Jussie Smollet. What else is in the news? Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
All right.
Market, Amazon. I wish I could have gotten the stock market when Amazon first started. I work for the post office, so I seen how Amazon just blew up. Just blew up. It's crazy.
Now he's the richest man in the world, and we both just broke. He ain't sharing. He got like Tupac said, like, it don't make no sense that you got all these. He got 8 billion houses and all these. Nobody ever gonna live in them, and there's people on the streets, homeless. But then it's like, how do you distribute the wealth? You can't give me all. I worked hard and got all my $millions, and I'm just gonna give it to. It's not about just giving all your money away. It's just about just being compassionate about.
Start a program or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Instead, just not. I wouldn't, like, if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't just give it away to people either. But I would feel bad if I had all these houses, especially I got a summer home I'm never gonna go into, and then I see a dude under a freeway. You can start a little bit at a time from here. I mean, rich people always, not rich people. There's a lot of rich people that still can't afford to do a bunch of stuff that we always feel like they should be doing.
Yeah.
No, it's about those mega rich conglomerate folks who only does just enough to keep the government off their back. Those guys. When we gave this to charity, a charity ain't nobody ever heard of, and you said you gave them $1 billion, but did you really?
No.
And stuff that you can hide and stuff. Who did the Red Cross? What was it? Red Cross something else, something. I don't give a. I don't care. but then you have people who actually go back to their community and actually do build like schools and stuff like that, like stuff like that, like stuff like that, like actually do, like, physically be there, like all right, we're building this, and this is my old school, and the playground that wasn't here now is being upgraded, like stuff like that. That's cool. I like that. But no.
There was a celebrity not too long ago did that. LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron does that. A lot of athletes. JJ Watt does that a lot. Always athletes that's doing stuff like that.
Yeah, because they've been there before.
But the people who can really afford. Now, Bill Gates actually does do a lot. I heard that he puts like he has this whole foundation turning drinking water, making it clean again, and all that stuff. So Gates, I think the Gates are out there really putting their billions to some use.
Will Smith, and they don't nearly have as much money as Bill Gates, but the Smiths, Will Smith and his son, they're trying to get clean water for Flint, Michigan.
Yeah,
and they've been putting these water boxes out there, big water box machines. So
there's a whole bunch of stuff that people can be doing, like with technology, especially celebrities. We give all these celebrities all of these passes and stuff and whatnot, and we break them down when they do something messed up, but we don't recognize the ones that do like good work like that. But speaking about celebrities, that y'all can feel this transition coming, especially when y'all saw the name that I just put in on this one. Well, speaking about celebrities, we be fucking up. Like Jussie again, back in the news, got acquitted of all the charges, or not acquitted, but what's the word that they dismissed?
Dismissed all his charges. Yeah.
They dismissed all the charges against him, 16 felony charges. And all of a sudden, Chicago's like, nah, never mind, we're good. We're good.
The chief of police, he's upset about that, man.
What did he say?
He was just talking about, hey, you know, y'all know how he was saying. Y'all know how I feel about this, you know.
Now we know we feel like he did it. He made this. I heard that his the case got weaker and weaker because the people, like the two brothers that they had, weren't good witnesses for the topic and all that stuff, and going in it, the defense would have been able to pick it all apart, and it would have just been a big stalemate anyway, so it wasn't worth going into it. And I also heard that's the reason why the police went so hard and fast at the very beginning with 16 charges, to scare him into submission real quick, hoping that he wouldn't try to defend or go. And then when they realized, and then when the defense part of it started to tap in and could easily, probably within that reasonable doubt situation, then they back down. I don't care if it's popular or not to say or not. I don't believe that he. I feel like he did it. I also feel the people that I really want out now. First it was Fox. Now this is Disney's problem. It's not a Disney owns show now. Not a situation.
Right on time.
Right on time. The Fox is like, woo!
We got out of there.
Damn, all right, let's go back to reporting the news. Because and ESPN, whatever they do, they like everything but their news stuff.
And then sports stuff.
It's sports and news stuff stays with Fox. And the entertainment stuff goes to Disney. So they're like, all right, Bob Iger, enjoy this. This is Jussie Smollet bullshit. This is your problem now. I felt like if Jussie Smollet would have been found guilty, charged and got found guilty of anything, Fox or Disney now would have fired him immediately, or that show would have got canceled. They still could.
Well,
they could write him off the show.
They kind of, that's what it kind of seems like.
And yeah, they wrote him off the last two episodes.
But
it's their show. Yeah. They can do whatever they want and just say the writers, we thought we were going in. But now, especially now that he wasn't charged with anything or prosecuted for anything, now he has now orchestrated that cushion or blanket. It's a little bit, but it's there now. A little bit of it.
Bring him back and have a storyline similar to what he was going through.
Never happened.
Come in and view it.
It would view like crazy.
Oh man!
Only for the people, if not only for the people who know he was probably guilty of it. For one, he shouldn't do it because then you're attacking him personally on a personal level on a situation that happened to him personally.
I wouldn't say not exactly.
Anything similar that would even remind people of it would be an insult onto him, because then he'd have to be going through and acting out that pain again, or not the pain of him getting attacked, just the pain of him getting caught and going through that bullshit again. He would never agree to it. Now, well, here's how this is it. Disney gets their writers to write that story, and we're gonna use this, and then of course Jussie Smollett's people are gonna be like, no, this is a bad idea. This is only gonna. But then there's your reason for justification for firing him, because he won't do it on the show. But then you open yourself up to a lawsuit. Like, why are you trying to use my real life drama situation and drudge it up on the show? But then Disney's response to that could be, why did you bring up your real life drama bullshit and try to bring it up on this show? So it's a bunch of, it would be just a bunch of too much legal issues and back and forth. I don't think Disney no business like that. They ain't gonna want to get down like that. But it'd be funny to watch.
It'd be funny to watch, man. It'd be funny to watch.
I heard that the cast is split. Like they like half of them believe him, half of them are mad at him.
I could tell you who is who.
The dad, what's his name?
Terrence
Howard. Yeah.
He's on the side. I think he's on the side of he don't believe.
He pretended to have his back because he's a professional. But then I heard in reality he was like, what the fuck are you doing? What's her name? Cookie. They kept asking her because she was doing interviews on those other movies, and she's like, I'm not going to give a comment because that's just going to be the whole story, and I don't want to talk. I have not seen any of the brothers interview yet. I haven't. I know they're out there, but I haven't seen them. I don't know. I believe that he got lucky that they decided to drop it, because I feel like he was going down.
I think another thing that saved him was they was trying to say, okay, he paid these brothers to do this, and they got the check that he gave them, and
it didn't say anything.
It said for workout,
fitness and all that stuff.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Sorters Road.
That's kind of like a little small alibi.
They knew they had the evidence. They knew they had their guy, but they also knew that their evidence against them was. That's why I feel like they tried that scare tactic to get him to confess early, and when that didn't work, they knew that this he could use his celebrity.
Turn right onto Sorters Road.
Which way is it making me turn? Is this here?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I feel like
continue on Sorters Road for 4 miles.
Whether he's guilty or innocent, or his conscience is clear, or whatever, he can never admit it. That'd be a big mistake. The tension with him and his coworkers has got to be crazy. I think he has enough protection now. Like, let's say what he was trying to do was actually 100% the truth. Like, he was trying to get his popularity up so he can get a raise out of it. Disney ain't gonna give him a raise.
Nah.
Like, fuck that. Like, you're gonna get the same exact pay that you were already getting. And how much you gonna be? He gonna be like, yes, and I'll thank you. I'll take it.
They might give him less now. They might have to. He might have to renegotiate his contract.
Maybe. I would.
Because he's bringing negative publicity.
He brought the situation brought negative publicity. If it was me, I would give everybody else a raise and keep his contract the same and see what he tried to do about it. But if he was smart, he'd shut his fucking mouth and not say a damn thing about it.
Keep your job, man.
Just keep your job. Because Comedy Central made fun of it so brilliantly. They had their young actor kind of make fun of it and they reenacting, and it's like, hey Jesse, here's your pay rage. Are you ungrateful? But if everybody else was making 60 million and you only making 60,000, I can see the argument. Yeah. But it wasn't really like that. I mean, but Terrence Howard and Cookie and all them, they're big. They're one of their bigger names. Yeah. So they're gonna get more money off the jump.
Plus, Taraji's got a movie out now.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's not even a bigger star than his sister, who's about to be in the new Birds of Prey movie.
They're related?
Yeah, that's his sister.
I did not know that.
I didn't know it either. I didn't know that either and I think that was half the problem why he was getting mad. Like, nobody knew him. They just thought that he was the dude that could sing on Empire. Like, no, this is my sister, and like, oh,
well, it is
Smollett.
Hey, outside of
like, if there was like a touch kind of a thing, in my opinion, even before it even happened, if you would have asked me who's the most talented actor on that show, I would have said no.
Yeah.
Because the way he can sing his ass off, his acting ability. I mean, Terrence Howard can also sing a little bit, but he doesn't have that range and those pipes. And who's the most talented? Who has like total package talent? Him. Yeah. Acting wise, no, he's not the best actor on the show. Acting, singing, and all that, because I don't know if the little brother can really.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kingwood Drive.
He's a real good out. Can he freestyle the way like that? And all that?
I don't know about all that.
Because his character is a freestyle king and whatnot like that. So if he can freestyle and stuff too, then I would probably say maybe it's a top. But
his acting is not better than Jussie Smollet.
Exactly. Personally. So I would go back to Jussie Smollet as the most talented total package talent.
Turn left onto Kingwood Drive.
On the show. So you getting screwed over. Your sister's getting these big movie deals. She's signing these big movie deals. But maybe there's a little bit of sibling rivalry there too somewhere for no reason. But I felt like Jussie.
Continue on Kingwood Drive for 5 miles.
Because you got the LGBT community as your back. You got the voice. You got the look. You got the talent. You can act your ass off. He was in that Aliens movie too. The last Aliens movie.
Yeah.
He was in that. So it's not like he wasn't getting booked for things, but things weren't putting him over where he was becoming a movie star. But I felt like his time was coming.
Patience, man.
He was. That's what I feel like. That's the only thing I feel like his downfall was. He was impatient. He's lucky though, because this would have been a conviction. His career would have been over.
Oh man.
Now that they dropped the charges, there's a smidget of a chance that
everything could be working in his benefit. Favor. Yeah.
Because just like we talked about with Captain Marvel and all that negativity. What was that saying that I liked that from last time? Energy flow. Wait, what? Energy flows where attention goes. I didn't even know how to spell his name before all this, and now I got it. Like, I don't even need Google to know how to spell his name. So, if anything, you got that going on for you. People know how to say Jussie.
Jussie. Smollett.
Like, I can see producers now getting all we're gonna have a Smollett clause in the contract from now on and shit. You agreed to $40,000 an episode, right? Right. All right, Smollett me. Don't you try to Jussie this. I ain't going through any of these goddamn problems. You ain't gonna Smollett me. Like how Renner, the guy who plays Hawkeye, like how he was supposed to be Jason Bourne, taking over that. He was also supposed to be on the other Tom Cruise franchise. All these other franchises that he was supposed to be launching and taking over, and then all backfired against him. And that was when John Schnepp, he's like, Snap made a joke about it. He's like, now they got those in the contract. Like, now these actors are getting mad. Like, you be promising them franchises and then you take it away. Like, don't renter me. Better not renter me. Like, they go like now producers are gonna be putting that in their contract. Like, you ain't gonna don't try to Jussie Smollett. Don't try to smell at me. You agreed to $5,000 an episode, and that's all you get. Don't be trying to get mad now that you feel like you're too hot. Wait until your contract ends and then renegotiate. But don't try to smell at me no more. Like, fuck that. But then it just sets everybody back. I don't know. That's a topic. Look, let's go on to the what were we talking about? Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
So what's the news on that?
That she is in negotiations and on talks to star in the Eternals movie for Marvel.
The first X-rated Marvel movie. No. I wish.
I don't really know that much because I really didn't read too many Eternals comics.
So I mean, what is the Eternals about? I've never read
the Eternals. Like cosmic gods.
Okay.
And they really are trying to get into the cosmic side of Marvel. Matter of fact, I think they want Gunn to be the big time producer over the cosmic side.
Ooh, this is really apologizing to James Gunn now.
Oh yeah.
You're like, wait, Warner Brothers did what? No, fuck that. Get James on the phone. Batista, relax. We're getting him back. Shut the fuck up on Twitter. But
did you see that one poster of Batista?
And what did he do?
It says, instead of Avenge the Fallen, it says Avenge the Gun.
Yeah, I heard about that. Avenge the Gun. I made a whole bunch of tweets and stuff about that stuff with the Defenders. Defend the Fallen.
Defend the Fallen.
Because I feel like Netflix really screwed this.
They got it wrong, dude.
It just shows how as much as I love Netflix, it shows how bitter y'all guys are. Like, I think they're going to Disney Plus.
Yeah, I think they're going to go over there.
Well, they got a clause that says that they can't, after being canceled, there's a 2-year, you can't, Disney's not allowed to bring those characters to the movies or television for 2 years. Early last year.
Yeah.
Or the summer of last year. So we got almost a year's out of the way for Daredevil when they officially canceled them. So by next summer, would be, if they want to bring that character back, would be when they could. But everybody else is all saying that Kevin Feige probably would reboot it and not use the same actor.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a mistake.
This is my question. They say like they're still going to do a final season of Jessica.
Oh yeah, they were already in the middle of producing that season before they canceled it. But then they announced, just so there was no more speculation, they weren't going to just wait for the season to come up and then cancel it like they just did with Punisher and the other one. They announced it there. They pulling that one too, and they just wrapped the third season.
Do you think it's even a purpose to even? I'd have been like, forget it.
What you mean? What do you mean?
Don't come out with it.
Oh no, I think Netflix. I think they would be stupid not to, because if anything, they I think they might be contractually obligated because they produced the damn thing. You don't want to waste your money like that.
Yeah. It's before that, but I'm like, I feel like if you come out with another
the season is
yeah, they should. They wasn't even saying nothing about it. Just don't say it till it's in.
We knew you were going. I mean, if you canceled Daredevil, we knew everybody was on the chopping block.
Yeah.
So we knew what they were doing. They were mad. They're mad because Disney Plus is coming out.
Yeah.
And they know that's they weren't really scared when Hulu came out. They weren't scared when Amazon came out. Everybody had weak launches, even though Amazon has a Marvelous Miss Maisel, Hulu has The Handmaid's Tale. They all have, like, Netflix has a lot of hit shows. The other two only have like maybe 1 or 2 hit shows. But Disney, especially after buying Fox,
they know
immediately will come out with what's his name on the John Campea show said it yesterday. He said the second Disney said we're having the very first live adaptation Star Wars thing, he said, I immediately said, shut up and take my money. That was it. And Netflix knew it. They knew that was going to be the biggest threat launch than anything else. I don't think they're afraid of Apple Plus TV. I don't think they're afraid of Hulu. I don't think they're afraid of anybody. But Disney, they got all those movies. Yeah. They got a history.
They can make an Alien show. They want to.
They can
Predator
do
show.
All the old shows that are owned by Fox. They can The Simpsons.
Yeah.
All that.
All of them.
The movies from the past. All of that stuff instantly. Family Guy. All that stuff instantly gets pulled off of Netflix and goes straight to Disney. There's your threat right there. Family Guy. That's your biggest hit right there. The Orville, which is brand new, a show that I love.
I love that.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Main Street.
Instantly goes to Disney. Now that's the hugest threat, and I think the second, if Netflix is good at reading the writing on the wall. They knew the streaming thing would be big. They knew all that other stuff before everybody else knew. They knew that they had to make original stuff because they knew that eventually everybody else would copy their plan and take their shit back.
Turn right onto North Main Street, then turn right to stay.
Are they saying the light?
Or did it say to the left? Let's see. Well, it'll tell me if I missed the turn. I think it was back there.
Take the next right toward North Main Street, then turn right.
Yes, it's here. Yeah, it's gonna redirect.
Take the next right onto West Lake Houston Parkway, then turn right onto Town Center Place.
But I think this is the first time Netflix knew that this was the biggest threat to the launch, and they got bitter about it. And instead of holding on to those, causing this controversy, and canceling Jessica Jones, and then
to me it would have been smarter to hold on to them.
Well, if anything, I think that I'm gonna watch it because I'm curious.
Take the next right onto Town Center Place, then turn right onto North Main Street.
Season 3 with a cliffhanger, and they still canceled it. They like we didn't change the ending. We knew it was gonna end on a cliffhanger, and we still canceled it on your ass.
Turn right onto North Main Street, then your destination will be on the right.
But who knows, man? I don't know. But
we shall find out.
No, here's the turn right here. I guess this lady is. Oh, thank you. And then I don't know.
Your destination is on the right.
Destination is on the right. I can't park because somebody likes to double park. All right, guys. I'm gonna cut this conversation short, and we both Let me go in here and run this errand. Unless I keep it running, I'm gonna have Jason just keep talking about it. But I don't know where I'm going, so I might need my phone to call him. But I don't know.
We'll catch y'all.
What was that other thing we was talking about? The last thing I wrote it down. We're talking about Jussie, Angelina. We ain't talk much about Angelina because I don't know nothing about it. I want to talk about Jay and Silent Bob. They doing that movie. Kevin Smith is doing a Jay and Silent Bob the reboot. He says it's exactly like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It's the exact same movie, and they bringing everybody back to do almost the exact same thing.
That's crazy.
And they brought back Rosario Dawson. I also heard that
Ben Affleck.
That's the only name I have not heard. I think so, because if it's the same movie, he was in it.
He was in it.
But Ben been tripping lately. I don't know. So I don't know.
If they get him, I'm in.
Yeah.
If they get him,
because they got Jason Lee. My Name Is Earl guy. And I heard that Kevin Smith was told before Captain Marvel came out about that Stan Lee cameo and him reading his Mallrats script. So they're gonna pay it forward, and they're gonna have a scene in the comic book store where Jason Lee gets a Captain Marvel comic book I saw a picture of him.
Classy.
To thank Marvel and thank Stan Lee for doing that and having him in there. So I can't wait to see that scene. Ben Affleck though, I would hope that he's in it.
I think he would.
Rosario Dawson's back. That's good. Clerks guys, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I really don't know much about. All I heard was the exact same movie, so I get the joke. So I don't need to see trailers or anything because for all I know, Kevin Smith might mess with us and might give us the exact same trailer from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and just play it again and be like, "It's this. We're doing everything scene for scene over again just to mess with us." But it sounds funny, so I want to see if he's literally gonna do that. Scene for scene.
That'll be the first of his.
He's done a sequel before. Well, but not
just the same thing over again.
Yeah, reboot. Yeah, it's the first reboot officially, but it's a joke. I think it's a joke on reboots. I think that's the thing. That's why it's called Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I think he's making fun of reboots. So I think that's the brilliant thing about it. So I'm like, okay. I honestly, I feel like Kevin Smith has the first solid cinematic universe that we've ever really seen, because all those movies were connected, and whatnot. And then you had a Stan Lee cameo in one of them. So hey,
one of the first,
one of his first. And I looked it up. I thought it was his first. It turns out it was his second time.
Which one?
I forgot the name of it, and I don't care. But I looked it up. I googled it. It turned out that was Stan Lee's second cameo. But to me, that was the one that counted. Yeah. So I can't wait to see that one. But all right, let me go in. I'm trying to run this in. I'll keep the car running for you. Appreciate it, guys. Oh, we're gonna whoever's watching this before, when we get back to the house, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a marathon of the phase one Marvel movies. We're about to watch them.
Forward to that.
And we're gonna watch all the movies in phase 1, and hopefully we can do phase 2 and 3 before Endgame comes